This is Brianna Joy Gray. Reposted this. And what you're about to hear is, this is from yesterday. Representative Adam Smith says the quiet part out loud that the elites, the Democratic establishment, didn't want Bernie Sanders and picked Joe Biden. And now this is what we have to suffer with. And then Brianna Joy Gray writes, so weird that people admit the truth about what was done to Bernie in 2020, even if it's in service of arguing the same should be done to Biden now. This is what this guy said on CNN.
Yeah.
So the president talked today about how now it's all the elites who are trying to force him out.
Right.
Let's remember what happened in 2020. Okay, the president did not run a great primary campaign. He lost badly in Iowa, New Hampshire, and Nevada. He came out of Nevada, and Bernie Sanders looked like the presumptive nominee. And this exact same group of people,
the elites,
that the president is now deriding as elites. And by the way, they're not. They're Democrats, okay? They're party operatives, they're donors, they're volunteers, decided, and to all the Bernie supporters out there, I'm not judging this positively or negatively, they decided they didn't want Bernie Sanders to be the nominee. They decided that Joe Biden would be the better nominee. And credit, again, to the president. He decided that because he did 8 years as vice president. He did the years in the Senate. He had the record to be a strong president. And so they, through their support behind Joe Biden, and Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren and Mike Bloomberg and Amy Klobuchar, and I may be forgetting a few others, stepped aside for the candidate who was better. This myth that somehow Joe Biden came in and rescued us, it has been a nationwide movement since Donald Trump was elected president. And in 2020, that nationwide movement said, Joe, you're the best guy, let's go. Right now, they don't think he is.
Oh God, that's so offensive on so many. He is admitting the quiet part out loud. And what he is, this is the reality of what that guy is actually saying, whether he wants to admit this or not. The reality is the Democratic Party elites and the big donors, the wealthy people that control the Democratic Party, and there's wealthy people that control the Republican Party as well, said, we don't want Bernie to take over the party because then the party might actually be the party of the people. Bernie would bring in Medicare for all, which means we would lose our big healthcare lobby donor money. Bernie would end these wars. We would lose the military money. Like Bernie would help working class Americans, but he wouldn't help the donor class, which supports this corrupt two-party system. So the Democratic Party went against what the people wanted. They went against what Democratic voters wanted. Bernie won Nevada. Bernie was in the lead. And they systematically said, nope, we want Joe Biden. Joe Biden was showing mental cognitive decline 5 years ago in 2019. I mean, did anyone think that was going to get better? So this is the Democratic Party forced Joe Biden down our throats, and now they're trying to clean up this mess. But what I firmly believe, and this is something JB Updike, who came on the show from Open Primaries, said, what this could mean is the Democrats actually, I wouldn't put this past them, are probably secretly going, let's let Biden lose, and then our fundraising will go through the roof when Trump's president again. And I don't want Trump to be president. I think it'll be an awful second presidency. But then the liberals go, well, that's why you got to vote for Joe Biden. But it's awful with Joe Biden. I hate both of these guys. I hate both of these parties. And this is why. It's this whole corrupt system. The people wanted Bernie Sanders. He had the numbers in 2016. He had the numbers in 2020. And the party run by wealthy elites that control the whole two-party system crushed it. And now you've got this dumb old senile man that nobody wants. Oh, weird.